What's up, everybody? You're back in here with the Pro Football Pod. You've got Hulk, you've got Austin hanging out with you today. Coach is on a little trip because he's got some work stuff to handle. So go handle your business, Coach. We'll hold it down here. We got the Arizona Cardinals for you guys today. We're predicting the records for y'all. Go ahead, subscribe down below. Let us know down in the comments at the end whether we're stupid, whether we're smart. Either way, we love the feedback. 500 subscribers. We're giving away jerseys out here. Help us, help you. Austin, the Cardinals got better. I don't think their schedule was very kind to them while I was going through it, but I do think the Cardinals got better. I mean, they added Josh Sweat at edge. So I like that piece for him. Dalvin Tomlinson as well. Baron Browning, him re-signing. I thought that was an important signing for them to be able to keep him in-house. Bring it back Kelvin Beachum and Evan Brown. I think keeping that O-line intact was very important as well. They brought in Jacoby Brissett, which he's just a solid veteran backup. Much different play styles than Kyler. So if Kyler goes down, the whole offense changes. But that's obvious. I like what they did in the draft, especially with their first two picks. First pick, they got Walter Nolan, the defensive tackle out of Ole Miss, my favorite defensive tackle in the draft. Got him at 16, and who I thought they were going to get at 16, but they were able to get him in the second round, was your boy, Will Johnson, the corner from Michigan.
That was a sneaky pick.
The injuries pushed him down the board, but the fact that they were able to get him in the second round at a spot where I thought they could have got him in the first round, that's just an absolute steal. I love the pick of Cody Simon in the fourth round. I think he's a really solid linebacker for them. Also taking the Hail Mary on Denzel Burke. You know, there was a lot of questions on Denzel Burke coming at Ohio State, highly recruited, had all the, the ceiling in the world, but for whatever reason, it just never put itself together at Ohio State. So I like the possibility of what he can give you as a fifth round draft pick as well.
So Arizona should be pretty excited for their season, for what their team is going to be bringing to the table.
Yeah, I think their team's probably the most exciting team, at least that they've had in the last couple of years, especially with Marvin Harrison Jr. You've seen the weight that he's put on this offseason. Trey McBride has established himself as probably one of the top 3 tight end threats in the league. Like if Brock Bowers didn't exist, we'd be talking about nothing but Trey McBride.
Love me some Trey.
Except for the fact that he just couldn't get a touchdown until the final week of the season. That was the easiest bet I ever made in my whole life, was betting Trey McBride anytime touchdown in that last week of the season, because I knew they were going to force one to him.
That's crazy. I swear he got fed touchdowns, but you must be living in another universe.
No, bro, go. Let me just pull up his stat line for you from last season. It's egregious. We're getting there. We're getting there. Here we are. We're at Trey. So 111 receptions on 147 targets, 1,146 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like, it's egregious, bro. Like, how do you let that happen? That's my overall question. That can't happen this year. I think Trey McBride is going to explode for like 12 touchdowns this year.
100%.
I don't see how he can't. Like, it's just got to get back to the mean. Like, anyways, let's go ahead and dive into it. If you're still here with us and you stuck around, we appreciate you. Subscribe down below. All right, week 1, they go on the road to New Orleans. So, okay, starting out pretty solid. Week 2, they're at home versus Carolina. Week 3, they're on the road versus San Francisco. Week 4, they're at home versus Seattle. I've got them going 3-1 in that stretch, with their only loss being to San Fran on the road in week 3.
Okay.
I've got them beating Seattle at home on Thursday Night Football for week 4.
All right. I can't really argue with you too much there.
Short week normally favors the home team. I don't think Seattle's that much better of a team, especially where you figure still week 4, it's early in the season. How much has Sam Darnold meshed with the team at that point? Like, those were kind of the factors that went into my thinking there.
Yeah. I mean, Maserati Mars is going to take off, so. And they don't have DK no more.
No, they've got Cooper Kupp, who's, obviously right there at the end of his career. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
That's for sure a
Didn't
tough
really.
game.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but with them being at home, if it was on the road, I'd have gave it to Seattle. But short week at home normally favors the home team. We're gonna go with that. So I got them 3-1. What do you got them in that?
I had them 2-2, but I feel like you've sold me. Like
we swayed them, ladies and gents.
That's right.
All right, so we got them 3-1 in the first 4 weeks. Next set, week 5, they're at home versus Tennessee. Week 6, they're on the road versus Indianapolis. Week 7, they're at home versus Green Bay. Week 8, they've got a bye week. Week 9, they're at Dallas. I've got them 2-2 in that stretch, losing to Green Bay and Dallas. I think they're just the better teams.
I got them 1-3. Losing to everybody but Tennessee.
Oh, so you've got Indianapolis beating Arizona.
That's right.
Okay. That wouldn't actually shock me being in Indy, if Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones have figured it out a little bit at that point. Like, it wouldn't completely shock me. I'm just not high on Indianapolis at all this season.
That sucks.
Not one bit.
They always shock you.
If you've got 2 quarterbacks, you have 0. That's that's the old adage, and I'll stick with it. All right, so I've got them 2-2. You've got them 1-3 in that stretch. Okay. All right, so next set of games here, we've got week 10, they're at Seattle. Week 11, they're at home versus San Francisco. Week 12, they're at home versus Jacksonville. Week 13, they're on the road versus the Buccaneers. I've got them going 2-2 in that stretch as well. I've got them losing to Seattle on the road and Tampa Bay. So I've got them splitting with Seattle for the season. I've got them losing on the road at Tampa Bay.
I've got 1-3. Went into against Jacksonville. Duval.
Yeah, and the San Fran was another one of those, but I do think San Fran's defense got worse. Like, I like what they did in the draft for the most part, but I do think San Francisco's defense got worse. So with that game being at home, I like Arizona to be able to pull it out. Plus, divisional game, Arizona normally plays those games pretty tight. So I felt good about giving them the win on that one. But I can see 1-3. It's a possibility. It's the NFL, baby. All right, moving on. Final set of games here. We're in the home stretch, the final 5. At home versus the Los Angeles Rams. On the road versus the Houston Texans. At home versus the Atlanta Falcons. On the road versus the Cincinnati Bengals. At home versus the on the road versus the Rams in week 18. Now, I do have them going 1-4 in that stretch. I have them beating the Rams at home in week 14, but finishing 0-4. I think that beating the Rams on the road in the final week of the season's a task. I think Cincinnati, if you get into shootout with them, you're not going to really stand much of a chance. Atlanta, I just think Atlanta's the better team overall, especially if Michael Penix is just kicking on all cylinders at that point, which is kind of what I'm expecting of him this season.
Yeah.
And then I think Houston's just the better team overall, top to bottom. So 1-4 in that final stretch, going 8-9 for the season. So not bad, but room for improvement.
That's right. Mirror what you just said, and I have the exact same thing. 1-4, beating LA in that first meeting.
So what do you got him for the year? Like
6
and 11?
That's precise.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be rough sledding. They've still got some work to do. I do like what they showed, but also, I mean, it's one of those things too, to where it's just like, we've been waiting for Kyler to give us like that jump. Like it's one of those, like, we know you have the ability to be like a top 5 or 7 quarterback in this league, but he stays hovering in like that middle ground, whether he just can't stay healthy, he's just making some wild mistakes. Like, to me, it's just one of those, like, he's great for Madden, he's awesome for fantasy purposes,
Pretty sick on
but
the
for one
sticks.
reason or another, you just can't see him, like, he just doesn't take that next step to where he establishes himself.
Can't see over the line, but
I mean,
I
yeah,
mean,
that might be part of it. But hey,
could be holding
I've
him
got him
back.
8-9. Austin's got him 6-11. If you guys stayed with us the whole time, we appreciate you. Throw your thoughts down in the comments. Let us know what you think. TulsiRoseTea.com is the sponsor. If we get our subscribers up every 500 benchmark, we're giving away jerseys out here. Help us, help you. We love you guys. Peace out. Austin's ending the recording for you, for you, for you, for you, for you.